That was a tearjerker, right? If you didn't get moved from that, then you got to check your pulse. All right. So I'm going to get into like the key points of that story right there. The most important thing is that guy had a reason why he did it, you know? And what's going to motivate you and wake you up every day to do what you need to do to reach your goals is having a strong enough reason why. If your reason why is superficial, it's not going to keep you going. You have to have a real core reason why you're going to do what you're going to do. So whether it's, you know, lose weight and get healthy, or achieve success in your career, whatever it is, you have to get to the core reason why you want to achieve that goal. And for that guy, you know, besides his health, he had his niece who was really sick. So he used that as one of the forces inside him to do what he did. So having that strong core inside you is what's going to get you up in the morning and get you doing the right thing every day to achieve your goals. The other thing he had was support. You know, it's mentioned that his wife was very supportive and his trainer, Rick. So we all need support with whatever we're trying to achieve, you know, whether it is a coach or a family member or a spouse. You got to have that support. And then finally, he had a big goal. And running the Boston Marathon from where he started, that was a huge goal. I mean, I can't run a marathon right now. So you have to set your goals high. Set them high. Because even if you don't reach that goal, if you set them really high, just think about how far you will go, you know? It's when you set easy goals that, you know, you want to be on the safe side, and you know, maybe you're afraid to fail. When you do that, you're not really achieving your best. So you need to set yourself up for success and just reach for big goals. You know, even if you fall short, you've gone further than if you set that shorter goal. Does that make sense? All right. So I want you to ask yourself a few different questions today, and I ask myself these questions all the time too. So how do you stay focused daily on your why and goals? Well, really important, you have to have clarity, you have to clear up the noise. And what I mean by noise, it's the daily input that we take on a daily basis. You know, we're bombarded daily with certain things, okay? And that input, all of these inputs that you're hit with on a daily basis has a message. For instance, you know, people, you know, watching who you surround yourself with most of the time, who you're around. You know, if you're always around negative type of people, well, that's going to bring you down. You know, so you want to start surrounding yourself with people that are more in line with your goals. Okay? Because ultimately, if you're around the wrong people, there's going to be a message of gossip, negativity, things like that. News. Now, we all want to stay abreast on what's going on in the news, but how much of it do you really need to know? You know? And typically, the news has a message, and it's usually not good. It's pretty much filled with fear, scarcity, and hate on the news. So how much of that do you really need to take in on a daily basis? I mean, that, you don't realize it, but in the back of your mind, it weighs down on you. So when it's time for you to make a good decision, those feelings of fear, scarcity, and hate are in the back of your mind, and it's gonna affect how you make your decisions on a daily basis. Okay. The next one is politics. Now, I'm not saying don't get involved with politics and don't vote. What I'm saying is, just watch how much of it you get involved with. Unless you're working for a politician, it's your job to get them voted in. It's not, if that's not your job, then it's not your job to push other people to vote for that person. It's, because the message with politics is usually deception. You're either for this guy or this guy. And, if you're for this guy, then this guy is deceiving us. If you're for this guy, then this guy's deceiving us. So unless you're working for a politician and trying to get them voted in, then it's not your job to push other people. So I'm not saying it's all bad. I'm just saying limit yourself to that stuff. If you really want to keep yourself in a good mindset, and a focused mindset, and make good decisions on a daily basis, you have to clean up the noise that's going on. And that covers pretty much most of the noise that we deal with on a daily basis. Next slide. Okay. So, with that, how should you start and finish your day? Now, a lot of times we don't have control what goes on like during the day, what happens in our day. Sometimes things happen and it's out of our control, but we do have control over how we start our day and how we finish our day. Okay? So keep that in mind. So you want to either begin your day or finish your day with things that have to deal with like prosperity, purpose, vision, clarity. We all need to be entertained. I watch TV myself too, and I have certain shows that I enjoy to watch. But think about, give yourself an audit on how much TV you are watching. And ask yourself, am I entertaining myself more than educating myself, and making myself, a better person, or evolving more, or am I more focused on the entertainment part of it? So you have to find more balance in that part of your life. Entertainment is fine, having certain shows is okay, but start to focus a little bit more on the education part and these type of words. These type of things you should be focused on a daily basis. Okay? The next question you want to ask yourself, and I battle with this a lot too, is are your actions in line with your core why and values? Now, core values. What I mean by core values is like your deep beliefs in life. So for instance, like my core value is to live a healthy lifestyle, generally very healthy. Another core value of mine is, I didn't want to work in a job or a career that I wasn't really passionate about. So that's why I got into this field. Another core value of mine is family. Having a strong family tie is very important to me. And it's something I hope to have of my own one day is a strong family. So those are like your core beliefs. Now, a lot of times it's hard for us to have our actions in line with those core beliefs. So if you're someone that really believes in being that fit and healthy person, but your actions are of the person that's not fit and healthy, and you're doing things like that, then your actions are not in line with your core values, and you're not going to get what you want. And I truly believe that if you do things this is something too I fall short in. And, like, for instance, like, in the dating world, you date people that, you know aren't, maybe you're dating someone for the wrong reasons, but yet you're still waiting for Mr. or Mrs. Right to come along. Well, there's a conflict there, and you're doing things that aren't in line with your core values, what you truly want, and you're not going to get what you want if you're doing things that are not in line with that. Just to use that as an example. Okay, and then I want you to ask yourself, am I evolving or am I just staying put? I think we should all be evolving at all times. If you're stuck in a rut, then get out of your comfort zone and do something that's going to better yourself. Whether it's start a new hobby, start reading some good books, audio CDs. When you're driving in the car, order a good audio CD. If something that you could learn, or something that's just motivational, whatever it is. Going to events, something like this. Getting coaching. And just being surrounded by like-minded individuals. People that are in line with, your values.